Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we are looking at the Griffon Labor from 1990. This is a 1/60 scale model kit by Bandai. And here you can see the box art. Pretty bare bones, but it's got a nice little illustration on the front. And got some additional art on the side here, as well as some shots of the kit painted and detailed on the side. And then some additional shots on the other side, including this one showing the wings fully spread out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. We can go ahead and take a look at the manual. Alright, so this is going to be a bit difficult to show on camera, so I've gone freehand here. The manual is a little 4-panel leaflet, and as you can see here, I've got it fully opened, and it's got this really nice poster of the Griffon Labor. And so that's one side, and then when you flip it, you can see here you've got your basic instructions and a little bit of details about the specs, as well as some line art of the mech. But yeah, nothing too crazy. But I really do like this poster. I think it's a nice little addition, and yeah, it's a cool little thing that comes with the model kit. But yeah, we can go ahead and take a look at the kit itself. Alright, so here we've got the kit all snapped up, and overall I think it's a really nice build, and it's very impressive, especially considering that it's from 1990. That's pretty old in terms of Bandai kits, and it's before, I think the mid-90s is when you started to get a lot more advanced features. Generally speaking, there are some exceptions. And this kit, I think, especially considering, like comparing it to some of the other non-Gunpla kits I've reviewed on the channel, like the brain-powered kit, it looks really good. The seam lines are all in places where they're going to be very easy to remove, and also because the kit is darker colored, the seam lines that are there don't really stand out and pop out to the eye. So if you didn't want to go ahead and remove those and you just wanted to maybe do some light sanding or maybe a little bit of top coat to clean it up, I think you're going to be in a pretty good place with this kit in terms of having something that's going to look nice on the shelf. But that said, this kit does have a few interesting features in the build that I want to go over, so why don't we talk about those? Alright, so the main interesting feature of this kit is going to be these rubber pieces that are on the thighs and also on the arms and the shoulders. Basically, it's like a soft rubber piece that you put over the core frame. Like, there's not an inner frame, but basically it's a series of parts and polycaps that form the skeleton of the kit, and you pull this rubber sleeve over those parts, and then it's really flexible, and it just adds some nice detail to it. It is left to be seen how well you can paint this, so I am a little concerned that paint might easily chip or crack or peel if you do try to apply it there, but I can't really say yet because I haven't painted it yet. But that said, it does look very nice. So that's like one of the primary unique pieces of this kit. The other thing I would say is that the sculpt on the hands is really nice, and of course they are fixed pose, which is part of why it's really nice. But even in terms of other fixed pose hands, even from more modern kits, it's just really impressive, very sharp, lots of detail. Because it is one part, there's no seam lines or anything like that. It just looks really nice. After that, the wings do move up, and you can pose them in a few different ways. So they move up, and then they also move backward like that. The issue there is that the kit is just absolutely not going to stand up. If you put them back, it's just going to fall because it's way too heavy, too back heavy. So unfortunately, you're kind of forced to keep the wings down. If you do it like that, the wings do touch. You can see here, they touch down on the ground, which adds some stability, so you don't have to worry about it falling over. But if you did want to do something with them out like this, It is a bit tricky to get it standing out of the box. As you can see, it can be done if you're very careful, but any sort of light shaking or anything like that is going to send it toppling over. A quick fix for that, of course, is to put something heavy in the feet, maybe some small weights in the hollows of the feet or some putty or something like that to weigh it down. But out of the box, it is very back heavy. That said, the wings do stand up. They don't droop or anything like that. And you've got some nice posability. You can move it around quite a bit. And the head moves as well. You got a little bit of posability in the legs there. And you can get a few different cool poses out of the kit. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I have to say about this kit. It is a very simple kit, but it's a very, very nice kit. I really like it a lot. I was very impressed with it. It has crisp lines in terms of the sculpt, easy to remove seam lines, easy to build construction. One thing that is a bit challenging is the pulling that sleeve over some of the frame, but it's definitely doable. I assembled it and disassembled it several times because I actually put one part together backwards. So it's totally doable. Also worth noting is the inner frame that goes inside of that sleeve. Unlike the Dunbind kits from the similar era, the frame parts are not ABS as far as I can tell. I do think they're polystyrene. If they were ABS, I had no issues with it being brittle. So that is good. You also get the clear red part for the eyes, so that's nice. And yeah, overall, I think it's just a nice, simple, quick build that you can paint up and have look really nice on the shelf. And that's, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this kit. It's a short one, but yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it if you could give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. It's going to really help to grow the channel. And yeah, just appreciate you guys, and I will be back shortly with some more vintage model kit reviews. All right, bye.